Hello everyone, my name is Edidiong Ebziba. I welcome you to today's show. Today, I want to talk on how to eat healthy foods in pregnancy. Pregnancy period is a very sensitive period in a woman's life. This period should be handled with care. This period should be handled with all diligence. One of the ways to be diligent as a pregnant woman is for you to eat balanced diet, for you to eat healthy food, for you to eat healthy, varied foods. You need to be careful about what you eat as a pregnant woman. This is because the foods you eat are the main source of nutrients for your growing baby. You can't afford to just be eating anything as a pregnant woman. You need to eat foods that will benefit you and your growing baby. I will be talking about different kinds of food you can eat as a pregnant woman. As a pregnant woman, you need protein. You need calcium for your baby's tissues and bones. You will need extra folic acid to protect against neural tube birth defects. You also need more iron to help red blood cells carry oxygen to your baby. You need to be very, very careful what you eat. You need protein, you need iron, you need potassium, you need a lot of vitamins and minerals. If you have not started eating good food as a pregnant woman, or maybe you've not been having appetite as a pregnant woman, the time to start eating good food is now. The first food I want to talk about is whole grains. Enriched whole grains like bread and cereals that are fortified with folic acid and iron are very, very good for you and your baby. Whole grains have more fiber than white bread and polished rice. You have white bread, you have polished rice. If you must eat bread, eat whole grain bread, not just white bread. Then if you want to eat rice, make sure you eat brown rice or Nigerian rice that have fiber. You can eat millet, you can take guinea corn, you can eat maize. Nigerian rice has fiber, or fada rice has fiber. You can blend oats and eat as mustard if you can afford it. I mean, you can blend oats, then eat with soup. You need to eat good food for your baby. Avoid foods that have gluten as a pregnant woman. Foods that have gluten are not good for you. There's no gluten in Nigerian rice, no gluten in whole grain bread. All these things are good for you. You can eat millets, eat guinea corn, eat maize. They are good for you and your baby. I also want to tell you that you should be eating beans. There are different types of beans. You can eat black beans, you can eat white beans, you can eat pinto beans, you can eat black-eyed beans, you can eat lentils, you can eat kidney beans. All these are good for you. And in case you don't like eating beans, you can eat beans cake, you can eat beans pudding, you can eat moi moi, you can eat akara. Anyhow, you can eat the beans. Make sure you consume beans. Beans is protein, is rich in protein, and your baby needs protein to develop very, very well, for the tissues to develop very well. You can also use beans to cook soup in case you don't like eating beans like that. Make sure you consume beans any way you can consume it. Beans is good for you and your baby. You also need to eat seafoods like salmon. Eat seafood that are less in mercury. Salmon is very, very good for you. It's a type of fish. It's lower in mercury than any other type of fish. Salmon fish is rich in omega-3 fatty acid, which is very good for your baby's brain and eyes. Salmon fish also provides you with protein and vitamins. Salmon fish is good for you. Any other seafood that is not high in mercury is also good for you and your baby. You can use your fish to cook soup, to cook stew. You can boil it and you can eat it anyhow. It's good for you. But make sure you don't eat too much fried things this season. As a pregnant woman, you can boil your fish, you can use it to cook soup, use it to cook stew. It's very good for your baby. Another thing I want to talk about is eggs. Eggs are good source of protein. You and your baby can get amino acid from egg. You can get protein from eggs. Eggs are high in vitamins and minerals. Your body can get choline from eggs. Choline is good for baby's brain development. It's good for you. It's good for baby too. Your baby can get choline from eggs. It's good for the baby's brain to develop the way it should develop. I want to sound this warning. Cook your eggs very well before eating. Do not eat raw or undercooked eggs. Make sure you boil your eggs very well. Make sure your eggs are well cooked before you eat. You also need to eat fruits. Fruits are very rich in vitamins A and C. Fruits are very rich. You can get folate from fruits. You can get potassium from fruits. You can get magnesium. You can get iron. You can get copper. You can get a lot of nutrients that are good for you and your baby from fruits. You can take mangoes, very rich in vitamins A and C. You can take oranges. Oranges are very rich in vitamin C, in folate, in water, and fiber. All fruits are very, very good for you. Take fruits. Take fruits. Then also eat plenty vegetables. Most vegetables are very, very rich in vitamin A. Eat plenty vegetables, especially green leafy vegetables. You can eat watermelon. You can eat efo shoko. You can eat efo tete. You can eat bitter leaf. You can eat saint leaf. You can eat different kind of leaves. You can eat spinach. We have our own African spinach. That is efo tete. We have Lagos spinach. That's efo shoko. You can eat different kind of vegetables. They are very, very good for you and your baby. You can also eat locust bean. That is iru. This is used in cooking traditional soups, like egusi soup, like vegetable soup. Locust bean is very, very good for you. Aside the fact that it will make your food very, very tasty, it's rich in vitamin A, which is good for your baby's vision. As a pregnant woman, include iru, locust bean in your diet. It's good for your eyes, for your baby's vision. The last one I will talk about is pears, African pears, also known as bush pears. African pears are pregnancy superfood, completely safe for you as a pregnant woman. African pears are low in calories and rich in folic acid. Folic acid can prevent deficiencies in your baby. It's good for your baby's brain, good for your baby's spinal cord. It's also rich in fiber and various vitamins. Bush pears are good for you. Eat all what I've talked about. Beans, all grains, talk about fruits, vegetables, they are all good for you. On this note, I encourage you, take fruits, take vegetable, eat healthful, varied diets for you and your baby. Till I come your way next time, I remain Edidong Epsiba, also known as the Lessful Epsiba. I want to encourage you to subscribe to this YouTube channel in case you have not done so. Click on the bell button so that anytime I release new video, you get the notification. I tell you, be natural.